I actually hate the sound of my own voice. I think a lot of people do. I don't like hearing it played back. Thanks very much. Thanks a lot. See you, lads. The strangest places, I'd go into a bar and order a drink and the person would recognise my voice straight away but wouldn't have a clue who I was, and that's kind of funny sometimes.
I went on 2 holidays.
And do you know what these are?
I went on 55. No, but
You have grown them already.
there's a snail on that leaf.
Is there?
Yeah.
Funniest incident really was I was in New York last year visiting my daughter, and I stopped a New York cop to ask him directions to a sports store I was looking for, and there was a guy behind my back who recognised my voice and he started imitating it. Number 19 for Dublin and replaces number 7, and when I turned around it was Spider-Man. It was a guy from Loughrea in Galway who was doing a gig outside a toy shop and he recognised my voice. That was weird. Like when Spider-Man recognises you, have it made. I'm Jerry Grogan and I'm principal here of Holy Trinity School in Donamead, just about to retire, and my second job, if you like, is the stadium announcer in Croke Park. It's very much an interesting hobby and something I love. All very welcome to Croke Park this afternoon on this very special day for what will be a wonderful and unique day. I always wanted to be a teacher, really. I always wanted to be a teacher. I trained initially to be a secondary school teacher. I was doing my degree at night, and for the last year of my degree I was finding it quite hard to get to lectures on time, and I heard that there was such a thing as subbing you could do in a primary school. I took that up for a year. It was quite a difficult assignment. I wasn't trained or anything, but I really enjoyed it and decided I would switch to primary. Came straight out to Donamead as soon as I graduated, and I've been here for 38 years. Croke Park, since 1978, the best part of 40 years. I got involved with Coming to Munskull here in Dublin immediately I started teaching in 1978, and that led me into Croke Park, going in at half time with teams playing in the little mini games, and my involvement in that led to an invitation to do stewarding, and I worked in the press box for nearly 15 years in Croke Park, and then moved on to the announcing and on the sideline after that. So I've been involved for over 40 years really altogether. The first day was quite nerve-wracking because, as I said, it had never been done in Croke Park before, in the sense of it wasn't the tradition to call out the teams or to have that kind of razzmatazz that we do have now. Once I had done the first one, it was fine, and I don't get the slightest bit nervous now. It's lovely, and it's a lovely place to be on the field, just right beside the tunnel there where all the action is happening. And it's great, it's a great privilege, and yeah, it's the best seat in the house, yeah. The Coming to Munskull finals are very special because every child, not only in Dublin but all over the country, who is involved in GAA wants to play in Croke Park. I think team sport in general is very good for children, and I think if children are involved in sport, it keeps them out of trouble, it keeps them focused, it keeps them fit. They learn an awful lot of social skills and teamwork and how to win and how to lose, and that's so important in their lives really. I've seen it firsthand what it means to a school and a community to get to a final, and the build up in the school. Everyone is involved, not just the players, and we close down the whole school. They all come to the game, and the atmosphere where you have thousands of children screaming on their team is very special, and it shouldn't be underestimated. That's been one of the great pleasures, I must say, of being involved with Coming to Munskull, because I've seen all the current Dublin stars and going back for another generation before that coming through and playing in Croke Park. We have a lot of role models here. We have a lot of great past pupils who have gone on to great things, and we use them as role models for the children and to give them pride in themselves and make them feel that they can achieve anything they want.